Alright, going live. Microphone check 1 2. Alright, guys, this is it. I am gonna hit orbit tonight. I am not gonna go to sleep until I hit stable orbit. That is my mission. Go ahead and load up. Okay, so I wanted to check how much money I had and if I could do any more upgrades. I don't need to upgrade the launch pad. Excuse me. Alright, 150 for the tracking station, which I'm going to want. Already upgraded that to level 2. Okay, that can give me more contracts, which I do need to take some contracts, but I'm going to try to get to orbit first. Haven't done a hangar plane yet. The complex. Okay, so this one gives me more strategies. Let's go ahead and take a look at our ship. Because I do believe my existing one is good enough to get me in stable orbit. It was the double thumper, right? Yeah, I think so. Good old Jeb. Should I add in another fuel tank? I'm thinking about it. I mean, more fuel can't be a bad thing, right? No guarantees it's going to work. Alright. Hey, let's go. Oh, I need to double check to make sure that I haven't messed up my staging by adding in a fuel tank. I should still be okay. Alright. We'll turn our systems on. little sunrise. All right, here's the plan. I'm gonna launch, and I'm gonna start angling at 10 degrees. When I get to about 10,000, I'll start angling it harder. But I'm gonna try to hit a 10-degree pitch down. All right, Jeb, say your prayers. All right, so far so good. So we got some more burn left. Start angling down some more. Slowly angle myself down. Hello. Gotta try to conserve my fuel a little bit. Probably real inefficient of me. Yeah, entirely too inefficient, I think. I should have kept the burn on for longer. Let's see. Gotta be careful with my burn. Probably not high enough. Exactly right, Hera. Exactly right. Sometimes you gotta fail. I just don't want Jeb to die. That would actually be tragic. Yeah, I'm not gonna have enough fuel to successfully execute it. I don't think so. We all like Jeb. Jeb is a real one. Oh, oh no. I don't think Jeb's gonna survive this one, y'all. But look at that. Yeah, but I'm too low. I'm taking too much damage. And I'm falling. Alright, redeploying because I don't know. That's pretty rough. Jeb, if you die, I'm so sorry. Here we go. At least he looks like he's having a good time, guys. At least he's having a good time. You know, he's living the dream. He might be living the nightmare soon, though. I'm putting that heat shield to the test. I'm sorry I've done this to you, Jeb, again. But every time I put you in danger, I learn something. So it's not a complete loss. I mean, it might be a complete loss for you, but not for the Kerbal Space Program. I don't want to try to speculate if he's going to live through this because I don't want to jinx it. Don't you know that you are a shooting star? And off the dogs go. Hey, I think it's safe to say he's going to live now. That's good. Jeb living through my poorly thought out missions is always a good thing. He seems to live in spite of me. He really does. Like, if I were a real life mission controller, I would be put behind bars. The horrors persist, yet so do I. Alrighty. Well, as Jeb descends slowly to the ground, I need to go ahead and be more forceful on my thrust upon separation. When I separate from my boosters, I need to throttle up my liquid fuel engine, and then I won't be fighting against gravity and wasting all my fuel. I think that was my problem with the last launch. Anytime now, Jed. I should probably get outside and do a reading. Yeah. Let's do. I'm not off curb and surface. I'm on curb and surface. Okay, whatever. It's fine. Can I do a crew report? Okay. And recover vehicle. Oh, I was on fast forward. That's my bad. Derp. That was dumb. Alright. Little bit of science. Jeb lives. And I've lost many Sims to fire. We'll go ahead and launch it as is. I think last time it was just operator error. Alright. Everything looks good. Alright, let's hit it. Let's see. Is this going to be high enough? I think so. Throttle down. Alright. Still got plenty of fuel. Alright, we're going to hit about 80k. A little higher than 80k. And then I'm going to start accelerating toward the horizon. fuel. I'm almost there. Almost. Did I do it? Did I do it? Oh my god, I did it. I did it! Woo! I did it. Oh, stable orbit. And I still have some fuel left to get out of orbit. Oh. I gotta take pictures of this. He... Look at that orbit. Alright, well I have to do a crew report here. For sure, now that I'm in orbit. It's not going to give me anything for a crew report. Let's see, can I do any other science? Oh, I can't believe it. I've finally done it. Yay. We're just gonna do this number a little bit. How long should I let myself go around, I wonder? Tiny ship. Oh, I just have to sit back and enjoy this moment. figure out what I'm going to do next. I mean, obviously I'll be planning for a moon mission, but I probably need to try to do an unmanned mission there before I send a Kerbal to potentially bite it. Alright, maybe I should make like a whole. Should I circumnavigate the globe? That might be fun. I don't know why I'm pitching up like this, but I guess at the moment it doesn't really matter. I'm in orbit, so let's see. I wonder if it's going to give me like a bonus for having done that. Like just making sure I'm not going to float away. So far, so good, I reckon. Alright, now it's got me coming back down. Just want to see if it gives me anything. Maybe it's just because the planet is not exactly spherical. That's why these readings are changing. Is that the South Pole? Yeah, I'm looking at Kerbal Antarctica. Oh, that's disorienting. Alright, gotta be careful because I've got low fuel, so when I burn it, I need to be burning it with a purpose. Alright. Yeah, I'd say this orbit's pretty stable. Uh, but now I need to get Jeb home. It was worth a shot. Alright, so I'm pretty much gonna have to direct myself toward the surface in a hopefully non-destructive fashion. Awesome. Yay, clips. Well, you know what they say. What goes up must come down. I'm just making sure it hasn't readjusted what my orbit's doing. Nope, that's perfectly stable orbit. Alright, so to get out of this, I think I'm just gonna try to just kind of aim myself at the ground. Hopefully doing this straight down isn't like a terrible idea, but where are we? You know what, it'll be fine. Alright, cross your fingers. Time to get myself out of orbit. Is that going to be enough to get me to come back down? Uh-oh. This might not actually be enough fuel to get me out of orbit. Which might be tragic. Alright, let's do some thinking here. I think this is my nearest point here. Alright, well, I'm already cooking up some ideas for my next craft to avoid this similar situation. I think I actually need a third thumper. For this craft, I think 3 thumpers would do a lot better at taking me to the height I need before I start burning my liquid fuel. Jeb's got it rough. I can't even sugarcoat it. Because I'm basically just going to try to thrust myself towards the surface and see if that does anything. Theo, thank you for following. You were just in time to experience me achieving orbit as well. I've been trying to do that for the last week. Okay, so maybe I can do this. Alright, let's try a quick burn. Here we go. Alright, that's all I had. Was that enough to push me out of orbit? I think so. Alright, so I'm going to detach. Redeploy my high altitude chutes. Oh, we want to aim it that way. That, yes. SAS. Come on. Come on, Jeb. Don't die on me now. You have done too good today to die now. I need you back on the surface. Alright. Doing okay so far. Alright. Expected behavior. Good. Coming in real hot. I don't like that. Alright, come on. Just a little bit longer. Little bit longer. Alright, should be slowing down at a good clip pretty soon. We'll stop being a fireball. There we go. So there's my high altitudes. Good. Starks, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. I have officially done it. I have achieved a stable orbit in Kerbal Space Program. Yeah. I'm gonna go pop that too. I think we're pretty safe. Let me turn my light on. I don't know where we're landing though. It would figure if after that successful mission, if I land on the ground and just blow up instantly. That would be my luck. I think it's just, is this ocean or is this land? I can't even tell. It's too dark. I guess we'll find out soon. Yeah, I popped my drogue early. At this point I just kind of pre-queue it up. It hasn't done me wrong so far. Nice. So I'll have to go ahead and take a look at mission control and see what contracts I need to focus on. But now that I've done orbit, I forgot to see how much good job, Jeb. Oh, is this a biome I need to get out and do science on? I think so. Maybe. Do a EVA report. Ah, nothing. That's okay. Let me get that. I'm trying to board it. Climb. Oh, oh no. My worst enemy. Controlling the Kerbal. Alright, climb. Board. Oh, this is embarrassing. Alright, well I climbed it. Ow. That was the closest Jeb came to dying this mission. Alright, this is starting to get silly. Okay. Climb. Board. Okay, there we go. Okay. Successful orbit around the planet will get me how much science? What are we talking? Oh, I've got 88 now. Oh, hell yeah. Let's get ourselves an upgrade. I could go general construction, I could go aviation, flight control, or basic science. Hmm. I'm probably going to go general construction. It's going to give me a lot of different stuff to play with. Oh, I almost have enough for two. That's okay. I'll take one. Thank you. And then we will go to mission control. Okay, I don't have these yet. Ooh, I've got one to explore the moon. Today is your lucky day. Simply head to the moon and pass by it. Easy as pie. No risk at all. Now sign this waiver. Yeah, I'm definitely not ready to go to the moon today. That's going to be a little bit much. I have to savor the victory of having achieved orbit. But I need to start having my eye on it. I would like to send unmanned craft to the moon first, if I can. Okay, so the heat shield test landed in the water. Oh, just landed. Okay, I mean, I can build one with a little heat shield, it's fine. That's a paltry sum. A paltry sum, I say. I'll do a lot to protect Jeb. You know, except let him sit out a mission, which would probably be the safest thing for him. Alright. I don't know where this site is exactly. Oh, so they want me to do 3 different ones, huh? I mean, it's not bad. Alright, I'll go ahead and take it. And I've got enough money for some upgrades. Patch Konix and DSN power. Any ideas where I should fly a probe to? I'm probably the wrong person to ask who to fly the probe to. The moon is about as far as my ambitions go so far. Once I get to the moon, then maybe I'll know of some cooler places to send my stuff to. You should fly a probe as far as you think you can manage. Okay, what are my options here? Mission control's a cheap upgrade. Hey, thank you for the follow. Is that help is? Thank you very much. Alright, I don't think I need to upgrade my astronaut complex yet. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and upgrade my tracking station. I mean, I'm going to have to anyway, right? Awesome. Alright, let's take a look at our spaceships. You can probably get a probe to exit the sun's influence, a few grav assists, and an ion engine. I mean, that sounds cool. I'm nowhere near being able to do that. That sounds exciting. Let's take a look at our contracts here. Thank you for the follow. Ah, Nard's on the wall. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. We want to open up. Oh, that's right. I need some shorter range, more easily guided rockets to do my atmospheric tests, I think. Let's take. Yeah, this has got all the science equipment I need on it. Fins. I don't know why this did not have fins. Save. What was this? Oh, what was my world first? Return to the surface from orbit. Okay, so I did get more for that. Cool. Check my staging. It's fine. Let me. Okay. I got a heat shield on there, that's fine. Alright, let's throw Jeb in there. Oh, he leveled up. I didn't even notice that earlier. Nice. Alright. This should be sufficient to get me up to the altitude I need to do my contract. So let's go ahead and just launch it. These are actually the most dangerous missions. The ones that seem easy. Oh no. Uh, well, let's just recover that vessel, huh? Clearly that was ill-advised. Let me fix that. Actually, I've got structural things. This is gonna be fun to play around with. Alright. Stability enhancer. So I assume I can just put it on here and then I'll put it as part of the stage, or it'll automatically let go. Let's see this real quick. Ah, wait, how much are these? Oh, 200. Alright, let me try it. Hey, that's pretty cool. Alright, but okay, so it is a staging thing. Okay, so I guess it's gonna let go and launch at the same time if I leave it on the same stage. I sure hope that's how it's gonna work. Alright, contracts. Let's set a course for Jenkins conviction below 18.7. This should be easy. Should be the easiest thing in the world to skip on over to here. Alright, Jeb. Good luck. I'm rooting for you. Oh, I'm glad I checked that before. That was almost really bad. Sorry, Jeb. Almost killed you. Alright, so those should activate at the same time. And then break away. Okay. That looks better. Alright, here we go. Do here. Come on. Man, this is really fighting me. I need the swivel engine, that's my problem. Do I have any chance for recovery on this? Probably not. Nope, nope. Alright, we're bailing. Very hard to steer that rocket. I need to switch the engine. But no worries. Just got to improve the design, that's all. Wonder if I should update my stream information to call it my successfully achieved orbit victory lap. Yeah, it's fine. I got to get used to doing science stuff while I'm in the business of it. Okay, nothing. Oh, temperature data. Yeah. Oh no! How did that happen? Okay. Well, I mean, Jeb didn't die, so that's good. Scared the crap out of me. Okay, let's recover vessel. Okay, I can get my next tier of R&D done as well. Well, I could go ahead and pick up aviation, and then I could start going down the spaceplane rabbit hole. My other options are flight control. A reaction wheel. Now that sounds interesting. All sorts of things to play around with now. What do we got here for my basic science? I do want the radiator panels, but I'm going to go ahead and pick aviation. Alright, let's see if we can address the problem with this design in the first place. What's this? Okay, that's Reliant. I think that might be part of the problem. I get way better control at the swivel. Alright, that seemed to work fine. It's messed up again. Okay, I think that should do it. My fins aren't the problem, are they? They could be. Maybe a 3-fin design? Why it keeps doing that? Okay. Theoretically better. Save it. I need to get some remote control modules. But nothing like that yet, so Jeb can do it. Alright, staging looks good. Flip on RCS and SAS. Set our navigation. Aha. So upgrading my tracking station unlocked this stuff. Awesome. Alright, I think we're ready to go. Let's punch it. Rotation. Station good. Oh. Pretty tricky. Okay. James conviction, that is temperature. Here's my temperature gauge. There it is. Log temperature. Did it. Alright, get out. Nice. Alright, please no random explosions when I land. again, please. That freaked me out way too bad. Literally thought I killed Jeb. So I'll have to try to do a bunch of pressure readings for my next contract. So I'm gonna launch one more time after this, and uh, now surely it doesn't want this in a single flight. I really hope not, because I'm not gonna be able to do that, I don't think. I mean, they're pretty close by each other, but I don't know. Press X to doubt. Heat shields blow up way too easy. Yeah, that's what's happening to me, I think, for that giant explosion. It wouldn't have freaked me out so bad, but Jeb's portrait went static, and with the explosion, and I just assumed the worst immediately. What about a crew report? Let's do it. All right. Any other science I can do while I'm here? Nice. Yeah, we did a lot of science. Recover vessel. A contract doesn't care whether you hit the waypoints in one mission or 10. Yeah, okay. Multiple launches to complete the tasks. Yeah, I'm almost certain you guys are right. All right, so I'm back up to 16 sites. 80,000 monies. All right, well, that definitely went way better. I had way more control over that craft. So I think we can use the exact same craft to go ahead and do some pressure readings. We're just going to try to make some science and money as fast as we can. RCS, SAS. Looks good. Set our navigation. And all of these are below. So basically just get below 18.9. Any of those marks and I should be good. All right, navigation active. And I think we are go. So we're going to go. We'll let these burn through. All right, get ourselves oriented a little better. All right, I need to be facing this way. What not. Oh, I'm going after the totally wrong thing. Need to be aimed like over here. Try not to go too high though. No. Yeah, I'm fighting gravity now. It's not good. Pull up a little bit. And I'm too far away. Alright. Man. You just fat fingered at a time where brutally murdered all three Kerbals. Rip to your Kerbals. I don't know. I don't think I'd be all that upset if any of my other Kerbals died, but losing Jeb once was bad enough. Alright, well, I'm going to chalk that mission up to operator error. That was my bad. I should have burned longer, but I doubted myself. I would have been fine if I just let myself burn a little bit longer. Ah, well. Jeb lives, so it's not really losing. The rocket I'm using is mostly fine. I mean, it's not great. I'm just worried about using a bigger rocket because I would probably almost certainly leave the atmosphere. I can go fast for a little bit longer. Alright, well, I may as well do some science. Nothing. Anything? Yeah. Report. Okay. Not a total loss. Dyer, I have achieved orbit this stream. Uh, On my first launch, I did it. So I have officially achieved a stable orbit in Kerbal Space Program. Orbit achieved. I was so excited. I couldn't even believe it when I saw the perfect ring around the planet. I was like, no way, no way, I just did it. And I did. Got some upgrades done. Probably next stream, I'm going to try to build at least a rudimentary space plane. But not tonight. I'm just going to do one more launch, I believe, and then I'm going to call it. My plan was to stream until I hit orbit, and I hit orbit, so I'm just trying to do some science and money making right now. Sent first probes interplanetary today. Good job. Nice. I'm excited for my moon missions. I'm going to have to do my own version of Apollo and, take it one step at a time and slowly get to where I'm more confident in flying to the moon. And my plan is to have Jeb walk on the moon by like the 10th mission, preferably. But did you learn anything, Dyer? That's the real question. If you made a mistake and you learned from it, then, it's not a total loss. Hmm. Should I try it again? I'll try it again. In fact, I'll give myself more fuel even. There's the fuel tanks. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'm sure I'll have several hours of playing around with the maneuver tool. But now that I've got the useful orbit information unlocked because I upgraded the tracking station, so I don't even know if this is space worthy, but it's more fuel, which should get me over to the places I need to take pressure readings. So let's give it a try. Mission control for the maneuver tool. Let's actually see. Yeah, so this stuff was locked, and I get my advanced orbital info here. Oh, and I have a tab for approach info too. All right, we're gonna activate navigation. goal for this mission is not orbit. So I think I'm going to need to rotate out this way if I'm not mistaken. Because I'm not, am I pointed true north? Maybe it'll be okay. But this isn't. This is most certainly not okay. Alright, that should fix it. Well, Jeb is level 1 now, so he can do. He can do something. I'm not going to fall down that rabbit hole right now. I'm trying to get launched. Okay, separate. And then my parachutes. Okay, my navigation set. RCS, SAS. Alright, here we go. Are you serious? There we go. I swear I hit my space bar. I don't know why it wasn't registering it. Alright, I need to turn around this way. Alright, more power. Need more power. Come on, don't go squirrely on me now. I'm almost there. Kinda. Man, why can't I aim properly? I don't even know if that's gonna get me close enough. Alright, well. Now I kinda just have to worry about actually living. making it easy. No, I'm way off. Alright, bailing. Alright, and then I'll hit this. For the prograde button, I didn't even know there was a button for prograde, unless that's what I just unlocked. Yeah, Jeb is leveled up. Interesting. Uh, is it just a matter of clicking? Whee! Anything for career report? Nope. Uh, oh, here they are. That's cool. I like that. That's gonna make life so much easier now. Yeah, because I'm used to having to manually point retrograde for my landings, but I can just click a button for it. Yeah, life will be way easier now. What about a goo experiment? Anything? I'll take it. Pressure. Nothing. All right. KSP Kraken JS got me killed off in three. I'm very sorry to hear about your imploding space agency, Nards. It's very, very sad. Are you going to be able to replace the losses? Okay. Mission control upgrading does give me flight planning. Don't quite have enough money for it yet. Oh, I need to take another mission. Alright, hopefully I'm back now. Internet hiccup. Okay, let's see. I'll go ahead and just load up on. I'll grab another atmospheric survey. What does upgrading the tracking station do? It gives me mission flight planning. Oh, my bad. Alright, I think I'm back for now. Probably my hint to sign off for the evening. I don't know why my internet is being so lame. So does the tracking station look any different? Ah, it's a little different. I feel like I didn't have access to maybe I did. The planet looks sharper. I don't know if that's actually true or not. It just looks that way. I can't wait to have a bunch of satellites everywhere. That's going to be fun. But all right, everybody, I'm going to stop here for tonight after successfully achieving orbit. If you didn't catch me get in orbit, I'm going to try to make a, chopped down highlight version of it for your consumption. Thank you for sitting here and watching me get a first in Kerbal Space Program. Now I'm going to be setting my focus on reaching the moon. That's going to be my next big goal in the game. And I'm probably going to, I know I swore I was going to stream last night and then didn't. So I don't want to make any promises about tomorrow. But if I stream, it'll probably be evening time. And maybe one of these days I'll actually have a social media account up and uh, post a regular schedule. But anytime I get a spare opportunity, I want to get on here and play some Kerbal. Minmus is easier. Minmus is easier than the moon. Insert the quote about Ah, I gotcha. Well, I'm gonna plan a landing on some, extra curving astral body. Less delta V, easier to land on due to the gravity. That makes sense. I actually watched some the lunar landing footage from Apollo 11 today. Uh, it popped up on my YouTube watching old space flight videos. I'm surprised that YouTube hasn't been trying to recommend me more Kerbal Space Program videos, but fortunately, I'm still spoiler free on Kerbal videos. But I have been getting a lot of cosmonaut and astronaut videos lately. So Google clearly knows I'm playing Kerbal Space Program. That's my point. All right, I'm actually gonna log off now. I'll look at when I've done a little bit more in Kerbal Space Program. I'll stop preventing myself from uh, watching YouTube videos and stuff. I just don't want to get spoiled on anything until I've got enough a certain level of experience. I'll start probably looking up YouTubes and wikis and such. But all right, thanks guys. Thanks Dyer. Thanks Nard. Thank you Hera. Everybody that followed, thank you very much. I will be back either tomorrow or the next day for some more Kerbal Space Program. Take care, everybody. I will see you later. Ciao. If I can find the stop button, that is.